Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you so much for joining me here on another episode at Allie's Treasure Trove. Today we do have a new episode of Alley Chats, and I'm going to be getting on into my Arwen cosplay. For that, Lord of the Rings, at least 8K break earlier this week over on the Titan Cards channel, and I am very, very excited. So I actually tried these out. I have a whole bag of just assorted elf ears I ordered off Amazon. I tried these out earlier because I was like, I was looking at pictures of Arwen. From Lord of the Rings, that is who I am here today. And she seemed to have like shorter ears, so I put these on. And I will say, I had actually picked up some eyelash glue because in the package there's a little note that said it should fit, but if they don't fit and like they're loose, you can use some eyelash glue to attach. But I kind of just like slid them on. And I feel like I should put the glue on just so they don't fall, but to be honest, I was wearing these for a bit, running around, getting everything set up here, all the makeup that I wanted to pull, and like they didn't fall off, so I feel like I'm probably just gonna leave them for now without the glue on. Like obviously I probably can't do too much of this, but otherwise, yeah, like they're pretty in there, so I'm not going, because I feel like I put the glue on, then I'll put them on wrong, and then it'll just make everything worse. So the ears, these are cute. Oh, my hair. Those are cute, so I'm gonna set those off to the side. I think we'll do those maybe last. But yes, ready to get on into it. Now, this is just a costume I'd ordered off Amazon, so it's not, like, great. There's, like, some weird, like, thing here where it's not sewn, like, 100% correct, but but, like, it's nice. It's nice. I don't remember this costume from the film, though, but I see this. I was actually looking at a version of this on Etsy. I was waiting for this product to have a release date. I had ordered this quickly off Amazon when it was rumored that it was going to be September, like, 14th. And I had, like, 2 weeks notice, so even like a month and a half later, it still wouldn't have been enough time to have something custom made, but I was hoping to have, like, a fancier Arwen costume. But you know what? You know, sometimes, you know, bigger is not better. So, I mean, this is fine. It's cute. I could use this for Halloween in a couple weeks. Again. I wouldn't go through getting my hair straightened just for Halloween, but we'll put in the extra effort for the channel. But my hair is way too long. Like, I like it. I actually like it at this length, but like, I think it looks really nice straightened. But the problem is just taking care of it. I can't. I'm too... I can't. I'm tired of dedicating this much time to, like, managing it. And I wouldn't have the patience to do this to myself every single day. So. So the hair's got to change. So I'll enjoy it for these next couple weeks until my real hair appointment. I went, thank you, shout out to Jillian for squeezing me in. On Tuesday night, I went over there and had her just make it nice for today, because I'm recording Wednesday morning. So shout out to Jillian for helping me out with that. But, you know, obviously you can't do that every day. I mean, maybe if I was like, you know, Kim Kardashian. I'm sure Kim Kardashian has, like, people on standby to just, like, get her done up every single day, multiple times a day. I don't have that kind of lifestyle, so that's not something that's gonna happen. But I will say, I do like the way it looks. So at this straighten, so I'll enjoy this for the rest of the week until it gets to, like, ew, and I gotta shampoo. But anyways, I don't know if I've used this on camera. This is something I picked up at TJ Maxx, like, last holiday season. It's NARS. So we're gonna be kind of NARSing out today with the NARS blush. And then this palette here, just because I feel like these colors will fit this dress more. Now, a complaint I've seen about this particular costume, and I can see it looking up Liv Tyler, like, pictures on Google. Like, I don't remember this costume for the movies, though. To be fair, I've only watched the original trilogy once. But I don't remember her wearing this outfit on camera. But it's a very popular costume. But apparently it's not red enough. It's supposed to be more red. It's too orange. But I think this color looks good on me, so I'm happy. Well, we're going to be using this NARS palette, and Allie Smallbrain forgot to bring my brushes home to clean them yesterday, so I'm going to be using, I haven't used these before. This is also something I picked up at TJ Maxx. It's like $8. This Morphe brush set, so I'll be trying these out. Hopefully it goes well. I didn't have clean sponges, but I cleaned one of my sponges that I really like, because the thing is these can be wet. You wet them before you use them, so I brought my soap with me today to clean this, instead of turning around, coming back to work, and then going back home to clean them. Because I was like, I have other brushes that are clean, so we'll YOLO those. But this one, of course, yeah, you wet the beauty blender, so that one I washed, so that's clean. But we're trying out new brushes, so yeah, because I put it away. I already put on the eye primer. Ooh, I'm so excited that my brain is like, is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Waiting on UPS to deliver, so... the problem with these brushes is, like, I don't know, like, what I'm supposed to use for what. Like, I use one shape of brush all the time. So this, I guess, is like a smaller version of the shape that I normally use. So we are gonna go in. I picked out this palette. I was like, what palette should I use? And I was like, I'll use this one, because I like it. And then I didn't plan out how I actually wanted to do my makeup. Because you can't see, like, her eyeshadow in pictures of her in this outfit. It's more of a neutral tone. And I don't want to be, like, neutrally. Like, too neutral. I'm gonna go this inner corner, outer corner, and then I'll throw some glitter. That sounds good. So we'll do that. Sounds cute. We'll see how it goes. This brush seems nice so far. Again, we'll see how it goes. It's a nice color. This is smaller than I'm used to working with, which is probably good, because sometimes I just go, and I'm like, oops, I didn't mean for it to go everywhere there. I just meant for, like, one point, but the brush was so big that it went multiple places. So, who knows? Maybe you guys will see me using these a lot more. I feel like some of my brushes I need to retire. Like my Marc Jacobs ones, again, that I found at TJ Maxx. I really like them, but I feel like they're starting to get a little messed up. Like the bristles are not, like, all in the same direction anymore. And sometimes it, like, messes up where I put my eyeshadow. So I haven't been using them as much, but even those I've used. So those are too dirty to use today, but in general, I don't use them as much anymore, so maybe I should retire them. I will say I like this. It's very small, so it's taking a little longer for me to just load up my eyelids than I'm used to, but it is feeling more precise. Oh. I think that's good. All right, let's try some of this red. Well, I am super excited for this product to finally be here. I was wishing that we had, like, more of a concrete release date a while ago so that I could, like I said, get a proper outfit, but you know, I'm just happy the product's here. I believe it was originally supposed to come out in 2020. Because I know some of the artists were working on sketches for the sets at the end of, like, 2019. So we'll see some sketches today that's be like, oh, that artist doesn't have that particular art style anymore. Well, you know, they've had 2 years of growth since these cards were initially worked on. But I am super excited to see what we'll find. I was looking at the checklist. I know I've been saying, oh man, I hope there's an Arwen and an Aragorn dual auto. There are. The checklist actually has those out. And rumor has it that Cryptozoic will be announcing what the mystery redemptions are today as well. So I'm referring to today as Wednesday, not today as in Sunday upload day. But today for me when I am being Arwind. So I am hoping that maybe I could pick those up one day. I'm assuming that'll be super expensive. Bossman and I were talking last night, like, trying to figure out, like, what are these card prices going to be? He's like, you know, I was like, that one would be, like, my favorite auto. There are a lot of Ian McKellen dual autographs. I don't know why. I'm just not, like, Gandalf's cool, but, like, I don't care that much. Gandalf to me is like Boba Fett, where it's like, yeah, he's cool. And, like, that's about as far as it goes. Like, I don't feel compelled to collect Gandalf or anything like that. But yes, there are a lot of Sir Ian McKellen autographs. And I talked to Bossman, because we haven't been selling a lot of boxes, even though we are priced to compete. Most boxes are between $5.25 to $5.50. We priced ours at $4.90, but it's still really expensive. But we did, you know, say it's gonna be like when we open up the Crisis, the CZX Crisis, which we sold that dual auto of Green Arrow and the other chick for $2,500 for DC TV dual autograph. Boxes cost $550. What does an Aragorn and an Arwen dual autograph cost? So unless we pull one in like every single case, and then Bossman like takes pity on me and just gives me one, like I don't think I'm ever gonna grab it. But like, you know, maybe one day I'll win the lottery, and then I can buy that Weiss promo that I need for my card captor collection. You know, or maybe we just pull like 15,000 Surrey McKellens today, and then again, Bossman takes pity on me and he gives me one. But I'm super excited for this set, even though my bank account's like, Allie, don't. Allie, don't look at it. I have, though, mentally. I'm like, I can just skip Masterwork this year. But we know when Masterwork comes out. Is that really gonna happen? Like, is that really gonna happen? We'll see, though. I hope we just pull, like, a lot of amazing stuff today. And I keep saying, oh, it's gonna be like Crisis. As in, like, no one's ordered it, so we're just gonna keep ripping until, like, we stop pulling cool cards. So, like, we could open, like, 15 cases today. We have 20. Apparently, people are big mad. Like, other accounts at Southern are, like, upset that we got so much. And then it's like, oh, how many cases of Update did you get? We're getting 4 boxes of Update Baseball. We don't want to hear you crying about, oh, they actually got a lot of something for one. It's like, well, you know what? Y'all should buy as much Garbage Pail Kids. We got, like, 12 cases of Garbage Pail Kids, like, regular bookworms. It's insane. We're gonna have it forever. You know, but that's what I really like. I like non-sports, but of course, you know, sports is the big thing. We got like, what, a whole 2 boxes of Spectre basketball this year. Ooh. You know, oh, you got like 10, but you want to be like, oh, we didn't get as much Lord of the Rings. Well, you know what, you should have pre-ordered it like, you know, 2 years ago when I went up for pre-order. But anyways, it's nice to be on the receiving end. I was very surprised that we got all of it. I yeeted this into the regular, well, you know what, I think I'm gonna put this in my regular routine. I really like how this came out. Like, yes, I know it's messy, I gotta clean up, but like, I think this looks cute. I think this looks cute. And I will say my skin has been so nice recently. I know, like, yes, there's still breakout, but like, it's super, my skin just texture feels so good. I'm giving you guys my updates on Curology. I have been very happy. I have been very happy. And, like, I know, what was it, maybe, like, last ALLYCHAT, I was like, the micellar water. Honestly, I think removing my makeup with that has been keeping my skin hydrated, because I notice, like, I feel like my skin feels better after I use it to clean my face, even though it's annoying with all the stuff. I've learned how to not get in my eyes so my eyes don't burn when I use it anymore. That's just operator error. But rather than the wipes... So I think I'm going to add that back to my boxer next time. Because, well, I'm almost done with it. I think I might go pick up, like, a micellar water at, like, Target or something. Because I've heard, like, about the Garnier one for, like, years. Everyone's like, oh my goodness, micellar water is, like, the new hotness. You gotta try it. I've never tried it. But I think there's kinds that you can just, like, wash your face with rather than put on a cotton pad and then just... So, that would actually be easier for me. But it doesn't dry my skin out. Like, even right now, it's like I use the wipe to just clear it. My skin's like... So I feel, honestly, like that has helped as well. I'm not just stripping, you know, all the moisturizers and all the creams putting in their work, and then I just multiple times a day just get rid of it. Like, obviously, I can't do anything if I remove it. But I think this actually looks really cute. And elegant. But I went to... This might be a bit much, but I went to take a shower last night. Like, I got my hair done, and then I went and took a shower. You know, I put my hair up in the, like, a shower cap and whatnot. But I was standing there before I got in the shower, and I was like, my hair is officially too long. If I can stand here and you cannot see anything in the mirror, my hair is too long. Because it's down here. Okay, so it's in the... So it pulls up a little bit, but, like... This is too much hair! But it looks good, but I can't live like this. Like, the amount of pain in the butt taking care of it does not equal the amount of enjoyment I get out of being like, this is my hair. Like, it's... like a recent song, which at first I was like, I don't know if I like it, and then I'm like, yeah, party! But, it's a Glorilla featuring Cardi B, and one line in Cardi B's verse, she says, long A weave, it be tickling my butt crack. And I'm like, she has super long hair. I'm like, how do you live? How do you live? And people are like, the fake nails, like, I have my new tech of just putting smiles on people's faces. It's like, if I'm in drive-thru somewhere, and the person taking my, either, like, at the window, like, pay, or, like, giving my food has, like, acrylics, I'm like, oh, I love your nails. And they're always like, wow, thank you. Because I understand, like, how much work it goes into putting those on. And, like, I can't imagine what it's like living day to day with those. And I can imagine sometimes they're like, are these really worth it? Oh, well, that one weird lady wearing weird clothes at the drive-thru said she liked my nails, so people like my nails. You know, like, that's my tech, is to... I like to compliment people when I go, like, to the Dunkin' drive-thru, like Starbucks or whatever. Speaking of. It's 55 degrees outside today, which I'm like, the weather's nice, but it was, like, in the 80s yesterday. How is this even possible? Florida makes no sense sometimes. But I put on my America Chavez jacket, and, like, it was nice, but I'm like, bro, why? Like, you didn't even ease into it. It's just like, boom, 55. Which is, you know, I know, it's like, wow, yeah, it's 30 degrees where I'm at right now. Somewhere. It's gotta be 30 degrees somewhere. But it's like, yeah, but I'm in Florida, though. I feel like I did not put enough primer on my under eyes, so let me just put more on before. And then I'm like, ew, my concealer has, like, holes in it, because it's not sticking to my under eye area. So... But mad respect to people that have acrylics and people that have, like, really long hair. Like, I don't care if it's a weave, if it's extensions, or you grew it out yourself, it doesn't matter. That the level of care and effort that you have to put into that, and, like, just walking around all day and, like, just having to, like, constantly just for the aesthetic, like, you are amazing. I can't. I've tried, but I can't. It's a really long-winded story to just say I respect people that make their life more difficult just to look cool. But I do. But, like, it's just, my makeup goes on so much smoother. My skin texture is so nice right now. I would knock on wood not to jinx it, but I'm kind of busy. So if y'all could do that down below, or at home. I don't know, like, how you do that in the comments down below, but, like, I don't know, asterisks, knocks on wood for Allie. That'd be cool. But I am excited this week, upcoming week. You know, Sunday's the start of a new week, so I guess starting today, the Sephora sale is on, which is great, because, like, I am, like, I've got, like, 2 sprays left of setting spray, like, actual sprays, like, man, it's gonna be empty. The holiday sets have started coming out, so just getting them on sale is, like, cool. Like, there's a Too Faced one. I got the Too Faced one last time, where it was, like, the 3-in-1 palettes. And, you know what I mean? It's, like, they're nothing crazy, but they're, like, you know, the box is always, like, overestimated. It's, like, $309 value for $54. It's like, yeah, but what if it was, like, 30% off, too? You know, it smells like gingerbread cookies, so hopefully that'll still be available next week. And then always just stock up on setting spray, primer, just the things that I literally use every single day. So, but, like, I need, like, hopefully that lasts me. I brought my little tiny Fenty spray just in case. I feel like I was doing my makeup yesterday and I was, like, spraying and I was like, ooh. Should I skip spray today so that I can make sure I look good tomorrow? But... Do I look cool? Do I look like a hoodlum with my upside down cross on my forehead? Honestly, I don't know why we put concealer there. I just see other people do, like, these spots, so I just do it too. Allie, the professional makeup artist over here. Do. I'm so excited for UPS to deliver. I wonder if it's arrived yet. I wonder when it'll be here. It should be our normal driver. His bossman asked, and he said that he'd be driving today, so they organized to, like, get it a little earlier than usual. But if it's not, bossman said that, like, he knows the route, and he's just gonna go, like, hang out along the route and be like, hey, give me our packages. So we should start on time, but, you know, sometimes, yeah. Until it's, like, in the building, I'm not going to say that we're going to start on time, but in theory, there's a good chance. So let me make sure that I did everything. I remember once there was, like, a spot on my cheek I didn't blend. I don't think I did cheek spot today, because it's looking better. But, alright. Do. Alright. Do. I've been listening to, like, some Nintendo music playlists. And I think, honestly, it's better for my productivity because I'm not, like, jamming out to the songs. I'm like, I like that, like, this is fun, but, like, I don't know what the songs are. The only Mario game I've ever played is the Super Mario Galaxy 1. So, like, if it's a bunch of, like, Mario music, I don't know what it is. Or, like, Yoshi or different things like that. But because I've listened to my Pokemon playlist before, and sometimes I'm, like, find myself looking through the playlist to, like, find particular songs that I like to go skip around and listen to those. But I listened to, like, 6 hours of just Nintendo playlists yesterday. And it felt like time moved faster. Because sometimes, I notice sometimes when I'm listening to music, if I recognize the music, like, I'm looking to see, like, how much longer there is on the playlist. But, like, it would just end, and I'll be like, oh, that was 2 hours. So that was pretty neat. So there's some, like, cool... I clicked on one last week. It was, spooky Halloween music with, like, a little Halloween Bulbasaur. Like, that one was cute. And then I just, like, was clicking on recommended videos from that recently. So... Alright, now you guys can see how weak the spray is. As I make a mess. I roll up the playmat now, and I just make a mess at the playmat underneath. My hair! Whatever. It's a very weak misting, but... Hi, Tiny Fan. How are you today? Tiny Fan. The greatest fan of all time. This is the Nutty Pumpkin, which is just pumpkin and hazelnut. It's good. I like it. Ooh, you know what? I can look at our emails to see if the UPS, we got the delivery notifications yet. Not yet. Alright, so it is not here yet. It is also only 10:30, so we still got an hour and a half. I can still take the picture for the thumbnail, because I have the box here. So I set up my display. Someone on Instagram was like, Allie, you gotta sleeve the note that Cryptozoic sent. So I sleeved it and I put it in a top loader. But I have my Hobbit Funko Pops. You know, I've got our box ready. I still need to pop over and grab a case for my Vasi helmet. It was interesting. I was hopping around radio channels driving on the way in, and they were talking about the rap channel. well, mainly rap, but Wild 94.1 was talking about how BTS has to enlist. And I was like, they're talking about that here? I thought it was cool. I was sitting there listening, and I was like, are they gonna have people call in to talk about it? They didn't. Otherwise, I would have like volunteered my opinion that no one asked for about BTS's enlistment. You know. I know there was the thought that they might have the exemption, but the government kept delaying it to the point where if they said no, then Gene would have been in legal trouble if he didn't enlist. So they just said, yo, F it, enlisting. But it is one of those difficult situations, because the thing is, you know, they're talking about it. It's like, it's weird. You think they'd give them the exemption because, you know, BTS could do more, rather than just having 7 dudes train, do more for just, like, economy-wise and different things. And it's like, yeah, and then one, Meredith was saying, you know, but, like, they're not the only ones that have had to do it, which is true. It is one of those more difficult topics, because there is a section of the public that is like, oh, you're trying to get out of it, I had to do it, you should have to do it too. And then there's the people that, like, youngsters that are like, why do we do this anymore? No one should have to do it. And then, of course, a lot of fans are hoping for the exemption, so that way activities don't have to stop. But the thing is, it's not only, like, active service. Like, Minho went active because Minho is insane, and Minho likes to be, like, most athletic person ever on the planet. I'm gonna go do basic training and then, like, be active drills and whatnot just because he enjoys that kind of stuff. But then, like, he went military bands. Taemin, what is Taemin at? I think Taemin had to go public service because of, different issues he was having, which is fine too. It's not, when they do military service, it's not all like frontline, like pew 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 stuff. Like it's like just a lot of government. Exo's Chen, I think, didn't even have to live in the barracks because he has his daughter. So he was able to go home at night, but still, you know, every day had to go. You know, you can't do your activities, but it's, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I couldn't imagine, like when I first learned about it, like, you know, now years after, like, you know, SHINee's been through it, Super Junior's been through it, other groups, now BTS is starting to go through it. Like, when it first happens, it's like, what, they do this? And now I'm just kind of like, yeah, that happens. But if you think about it, like, if you did mandatory 18 to 21 months of military service in the United States, people would not be happy about that. Can you imagine your government's like, you have to do this or you go to prison? Like, you have to go at some point before you turn 30 or you're going to jail. Like, that would not go over here. So I remember when I first learned about it, I was like, that's wild. And now that I just see it, so many groups have their stuff. They go out, they come in. Vix's Ravi's going in, I think, for public service soon. Maybe even this month. It's one of those, you know, when it first happened, and then it felt like forever, and it's like, oh, New's back, Minho's back, Key's back, Taemin will be back, you know. But then also, like, the past, like, 3-4 years feel like they've just, like, zoomed by, so, I don't know. But a lot of younger fans who like BTS as their first group, it's gonna be a bit of a, like, what do I do with my time? For a lot of fans. So I empathize with the, oh my god, they're going away! But, you know. I thought it was funny, though, that they're talking about, that's not the channel I would have expected them to talk about BTS on, was the Wild 94.1. But it was cool listening. I was waiting. I was like, are they gonna have people call to discuss? I was like, I'd like to volunteer my opinion. That, like I said, you know, no one cares, but I find it funny, you know, there's people that, like, when they do cosplay transformations, it's like, man, how do you look like that? It's like the makeup skill, like Alice and Tabitha and whatnot, and then it's like, well, Ally does a cosplay transformation. It's like, oh, Ally is just an elf now. It's like, Ally dressed as Arwen instead of just like, oh, look, it's Arwen. It's like, oh, that's Ally as X, Ally as Y, Ally as Z, instead of like, whoa, that looks like you turned into Natalie Portman. It's like, I turned into myself with elf ears, but like, whatever. You know what? I enjoy it. One day, perhaps, I'll figure out how to, like, actually have makeup techniques that, like, change my face shape and whatnot. But, like, I finally learned how to do contour properly, like, 2 weeks ago, so... I always put it under my jawline, because I thought that's where the YouTubers did it, but they do it right on the jawline, so then it pulls it down. Or it could be because I've actually lost weight. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. I feel like this looks better, though. Whatever I'm doing looks better, so, you know, work in progress. But I don't know what lip color I'm gonna go for today. Probably, like, a chocolatey color. Or maybe this one. Kind of neutrally. I've been using this one a lot, because it tastes good. This is last year's, I think. One of last year's, another Too Faced collection, the Hot Cocoa. It came with, like, this. And I think a bronzer and, like, a really cute, like, storage bag that I don't use, but it looks cute. It smells like cocoa, though. That's the thing. Dude, Too Faced, I feel like every Too Faced palette looks the same. There's a few exceptions. Like, I'll still grab the occasional special one just because I'm like, ooh, like, there's a, like, the chocolate gold one has, like, an amazing green. The thing is, like, they smell good. Like, the chocolate one actually smells like chocolate. That actually smells like, and tastes like hot chocolate, that one. Other palettes, like the little mini ones, like, smell fruity or whatever. It's like, that's how they get you, but, like, but the color, it's cute. Yeah, I might have these, but I like this little assortment, and it smells good, and it tastes good if it's a lip product, so. I'm the person that they have to, I mean, I'm not literally, but, you know, when they have to put, like, do not eat. As a kid, you know what, the Crest, the little Crest Kids Blue toothpaste with, like, the little, like, white, like, flecks in it, that stuff tastes good. You have to be the person to put, like, do not eat toothpaste on it, because why would you make a kid's toothpaste, like, taste that good? Like, the kids are going to eat it. I ate some. Anyways. Arwen eats toothpaste, confirmed. And you guys tell I'm hyped? I'm ready! Let me check our emails again. UPS delivery notifications! At 10:38, 5 minutes ago, I missed it. So, like, right after I checked, it's here! Well, it might not be here. Bossman might be, like, several blocks away, like, beating down the truck. Like, and then it's in his car, but, like, you know. So we're gonna start on time. Not that this information matters to you guys, because it's, like, 5 days ago, but... Yay! Alright, so I should put my ears on. And I still have coffee left, so I'm not doing my lip product yet. Alright, Elf Waifu. If you guys saw my, like, crap post I post on Instagram, I don't want to say the real term for it, but every time I say poop post, like, or crap post, like, that's what I'm referring to. Whereas, like, pre-transformation, test picture, I literally hashtagged Elf Waifu. So. Alright, I need some... Arwen has strands that go in front. Am I a cute elf waifu? Let me know in the comments below. Who's the cutest elf waifu? Let me know your favorite elf waifu and why it's me in the comments down below. But yeah, I think that'll wrap things on off here for this alley chat. So I'm gonna go track down Bossman, get everything set up, take cute thumbnail pictures and whatnot, so. But yeah, okay, also people are gonna ask me to stand up, so let me just get it out of here. Get it out of my system. But yeah, like I said, I got this on Amazon. You just search Arwen costume on Amazon. This will pop up. And then the recommended elf ears, so. I will say, I put the elf ears on. And I like the way, actually, the ears really looked like with my outfit today. And I was like, what if I just made my thing like I just wear elf ears every day? Because Facebook's been recommending me those Hook Them to Look shorts where, like, people with, like, crazy, like, fashion. Like, this one lady that just wears only latex. And then these other people that, like, this one dude has, like, 99.9% of his body tattooed. Or, like, Lolita. Or, like, stuff I haven't even heard of, like, different fashion styles. And I'm like, what if my shtick was just elf waifu? But, like, I don't, like, feel like I'm an elf. I think the elf ears are cute as, like, a fashion accessory. I don't know. I feel like that's the first step to, like, now craziness. So I'm not going to, but the thought crossed my mind, and I was like, Allie, no. So I don't think I'll be permanent elf waifu, but if I have an excuse to be elf waifu, I'll probably be elf waifu in the future. So, but yes, that does it here for this episode of ALLYCHAT. Tiny Fan is blowing hair into my mouth. I don't appreciate that, Tiny Fan. Tiny Fan, I just called you the goat. That's it. I'm lowering you. Alright, so. But my skin! Oh, my skin! Very pleased. Very pleased with, Curology so far, so. But anyways, I'll have to mess with my hair, like, when I'm not having to, like, look around the microphone that hangs in front of my window. Like, computer window. So I'll have to mess with my hair, fix it up a little bit. I know it's a little messy. Did you guys hear that? Anyways. But that does wrap off this episode of ALLYCHAT. I hope that you all had a lot of fun. If you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments from me, drop those down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Allie's Treasure Trove family, I'd love for you to join us here. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of this video, do have to give an extra special shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your supports. I really, truly do appreciate it. We have 14 Gemstone Miners, Andin Bounty Hunter Breaks, David Mounts, George Burr, Jack Perez, Keith Mira, Mako, Rebecca F., Rees, Sarah Charles, Sebastian Morency, Shannon Hoon 74, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Blind. No, I have to put this back. The ears, to me, it's like a headband. It's like, oh, there's hair in my face. Let me put it behind. But no, there has to be in front, because then also it hides my ears, like the actual ear appearance a little bit. But we also have two crystal collectors, Anthony Ruiz and Joe Vaughn. But thank you so much again, though, to all of my patrons. No matter which tier you are on, I really appreciate your above and beyond supports. But yes, that wraps things on off for me. I would like to stop eating my hair, so the video's over. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope you all will join me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Allie's Treasure Trove. Bye!